I opened the package on my 30th birthday, expecting, if not love, at least respect. Inside was a crumpled, second-hand dress, tag dangling with $15 scrawled in fading ink. A text followed seconds later. "Sorry, but we spent your money on your sister's trip. She is a priority for us." Priority. That word burned more than the dress ever could. I typed one word back: fine, and that was the last time they mistook my silence for weakness. It wasn't the first time. As a child, I learned early where I stood. My sister was the golden one, the darling. She got piano lessons, private tutors, birthday parties with guests spilling out the door. I got excuses. "We'll make it up to you. Next year will be different." Next year never came. By the time I was old enough to earn my own money, they'd already learned the rhythm. My labor for her luxury. My savings drained for her tuition. My weekends gone to cover her mistakes. And still, I stayed. Because family is supposed to mean something. Until that dress. That night, I didn't cry. I didn't rage. I sat at my kitchen table with the dress spread out like evidence. 30 years. 30 years of bending, of breaking, of settling for scraps. And they had the audacity to mail me trash wrapped in paper and call it love? So I planned, not for payback, but for liberation. The next day, I went to the bank. I closed the joint account I'd once opened to help with emergencies. I froze the credit card I'd quietly been paying off in their names. Every string they had tied to me, I cut. I transferred my savings into new accounts. I updated my will. And most importantly, I changed the beneficiary of the investment portfolio they had always assumed would be theirs. All of it redirected, away from them. Then I waited. It didn't take long. The first call came from my mother, cheerful at first, then urgent. "We need you to help pay for your sister's medical bills. She had an accident." The second came from my father. "The house repairs are piling up. You've always been the responsible one." When I didn't answer, the calls multiplied. 33, 50, 80. Their numbers lit up my phone until the screen felt hot. But I stayed silent. Weeks later, I finally picked up. Their voices spilled over each other, pleading, desperate. My sister had overspent. Debts were due. They had counted on me, as always, to clean up the mess. "You're our daughter," my mother said, her voice breaking. "We need you." I let the silence stretch. Then I spoke, low and measured. "No, you don't need me. You need my money, and you don't have it anymore." I heard my father inhale sharply, as if the truth itself was a blow. I continued, "On my birthday, you sent me trash. You told me, in your own words, that I wasn't the priority. So I believed you. I finally believed you." My sister tried to interrupt, her voice dripping with entitlement. "You can't just cut us off." I cut her off instead. I can. I did. And the best part? You did it to yourself. You proved to me that I was nothing to you. So now, to me, you're nothing. The line went silent. For the first time in 30 years, they had nothing to say. I didn't shout. I didn't slam the phone. I just pressed end call and let the quiet wash over me. That was the moment I felt free. Do I regret it? No. They gambled my love for her comfort, my dignity for her happiness, and they lost. Now, every time the phone buzzes, I let it ring. Because the sound isn't family anymore. It's a siren. Proof of how fast the tower of favoritism crumbles when its foundation is gone. The $15 dress still hangs in my closet, not because I'll ever wear it, but because it reminds me of the day I stopped begging for love and started demanding respect. They thought they were giving me nothing, but really, they gave me everything I needed. clarity. And with that, I buried the daughter they used. In her place, I rose.